Hello everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel Premiere Next. In this video you are going to get all the information related to the latest updates of the Desperate Lies Season 1. Occasionally, Netflix releases a soap opera-style telenovela with an absurdly large number of episodes. Desperate Lies is one such example. A somber 17-episode Brazilian series with a decidedly antiquated tone. It's difficult to watch for a number of reasons, the least of which is probably its length. Undoubtedly, there is a growing audience for these shows, but it's difficult to see anyone favoring this one over its numerous rivals that are readily available on the same platform. It's full of coincidences and plot twists, promotes antiquated ideas, treats difficult and delicate themes carelessly, and doesn't function in a particularly interesting way overall. Review updates of the Desperate Lies Season 1. Regarding the plot, Liana is our main focus since she has been resolutely attempting, but failing, to produce a child with her husband, Tomas. We're talking about measuring ovulation, regular, lustless intercourse, elevating the legs to allow gravity to intervene, medical intervention, the entire 9 yards. Tomas is giving in to the advances of another woman, indicating that the effort has taken a toll on him. Oscar, Deborah's brother, claims to have always had a crush on Liana and believes the best way to pursue it is to force himself on her when she's high on drugs. When he goes off sulking after being confronted, Liana lets her hair down with her co-worker Deborah and gets sexually assaulted. This situation leads to Liana becoming pregnant with twins. The first episode's opener reveals this to both men, however without going into detail. Tomas's fetus is one, while Oscar's is the other. You can see why this is a little problematic. This is the hook of Desperate Lies. It doesn't help that the program pays little attention to the context of this idea. It seems odd to use sexual assault as the plot device for a soap opera, particularly when it's coupled with a medically impossible notion that takes away some of Liana's autonomy. This is not so much a show about a traumatized lady as it is about a woman facing an extraordinarily unusual situation, one so unusual that the trauma is subordinated to the unusual. Though I'm not convinced that's what's occurring here, there is something to be said about purposefully gloomy and controversial writing. It's possible that Desperate Lies is only careless and hasn't fully examined all of the ramifications. It appears to be moving faster than a 17-episode series should in order to reach its destination. Rather of working, the runtime is devoted to a bunch of strange connections and coincidences, as these things usually seem to do. The main plot is rarely sufficient for this many episodes, so they must be filled with something. Although it's common practice, most of these shows don't have central themes that require careful attention to detail and sensitivity in order to avoid coming out as exploitative or even reckless. This kind of approach is not appropriate for Desperate Lies. However, it's difficult to think of a situation in which the plot of this story would work particularly well, so perhaps it never should have been told.